Hello, everyone. For every 3 people over 60, at least 2 struggle with poor sleep every single week, and most think it's just part of getting older. But what if the real issue isn't your age, it's what's on your plate? In today's video, we're diving into 7 foods that can help you sleep like never before and how to actually eat them to get the most benefit. If restful sleep has been slipping away, this might be the missing piece you've never considered. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like or share the video with someone who needs better sleep tonight. Let's get into it. Number 1, kiwi. Hey, let's start with something small but powerful. Kiwi might just seem like another fruit in the grocery store aisle, but don't let that fuzzy skin fool you. Most people think of kiwi as a decorative element in fruit bowls or hotel breakfast buffets, noting its sweet and sour taste and appealing color. However, the truth is that this little green fruit might be one of the best natural sleep aids available, and surprisingly few people over 60 are utilizing it for this purpose. I came across a study published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition, and it was truly insightful. It demonstrated that individuals who consumed 2 kiwis an hour before bedtime not only fell asleep more quickly, but also experienced longer and deeper sleep. This isn't just marketing hype, it's based on sleep science. For senior health, this is particularly significant. As we age, our body's production of melatonin and serotonin decreases. We also become more prone to waking up during the night or lying awake, unable to fall back asleep. Kiwi naturally supports serotonin production, which helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle, and it is rich in antioxidants that can calm nighttime inflammation in the brain and body. So, how do you consume it effectively for sleep? Keep it simple. Peel 1 or 2 ripe kiwis, or just cut them in half and scoop out the flesh with a spoon. Eat them approximately 1 hour before going to bed. If you have sensitive teeth or dentures, chilling them can make them softer and easier to chew. You can even pair them with a small piece of whole grain toast to help your body absorb the natural compounds more efficiently. It's gentle on digestion, low in sugar, and easy to prepare, making it especially beneficial if you live alone or prefer a straightforward nighttime routine. If kiwi has primarily been a garnish on your plate until now, perhaps it's time it earned a regular place in your bedtime ritual. Who knew that better sleep could begin with something so simple? Let me know, have you ever tried eating kiwi before bed? If you thought kiwi was surprising, wait until you hear why warm milk still holds its place not just in childhood, but in senior sleep routines too. Number 2, warm milk. Let's revisit a classic, warm milk before bed. You might remember it from childhood. Perhaps your parents gave you a warm cup before tucking you in, hoping you would fall asleep more easily. Back then, it felt more like a comforting ritual than anything scientific. However, it turns out there was genuine wisdom behind that simple tradition. Warm milk contains natural compounds that help your body relax. One of its key actions is supporting the production of serotonin, a brain chemical that helps calm your mind and prepare it for rest. When you warm the milk, that familiar scent and soothing temperature can signal to your brain that it's time to wind down. Now, for senior health, this gentle routine can be particularly beneficial. As we age, nighttime digestion can become more sensitive and sleep cycles often become more fragile. A small cup of warm milk, especially if it's low fat or lactose-free, offers a light, easily digestible option that won't upset your stomach or cause significant blood sugar fluctuation. Additionally, it provides warmth to your body, which, paradoxically, helps to lower your core temperature afterward, a key factor in initiating deep sleep. How to incorporate it. Heat about 1 cup of milk, ensuring it's warm but not boiling, and sip it slowly 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. Some individuals prefer to add a very small amount of honey, but it's best to keep it minimal. You can also explore plant-based alternatives like warm oat milk or almond milk. Just be sure they are unsweetened and fortified with calcium. What's most important is the ritual itself. Sitting down, slowing your breathing, holding a warm mug, these moments signal to your nervous system that the day is concluding. For many seniors, adding this small habit has made a significant difference in how quickly and how deeply they sleep. So, tonight, give it a try. No screens, no noise, just a warm cup and a quiet moment. Your body might recall the comfort more readily than you think. Ever gone back to warm milk after all these years? Let us know if it's still part of your nighttime routine or if you're thinking of bringing it back. Number 3, banana. Hey, here's something that might be sitting on your kitchen counter right now, and you might not realize it could help you sleep. Bananas are so common that most people don't give them a second thought. They are sweet, convenient, and easy to grab when you're on the go. But at night, you probably haven't considered them a bedtime snack. It turns out that bananas can have a calming effect on your body, especially if you are over 60 and dealing with tight legs or sudden muscle cramps that wake you up. They are rich in nutrients that help relax the muscles and soothe your nervous system, naturally easing tension that accumulates throughout the day. For senior health, this is a subtle form of support that is truly valuable. If you have ever tossed and turned because your legs felt restless or your lower back wouldn't relax, eating a banana about 1 to 2 hours before bed could be beneficial. It's soft, easy to chew, and gentle on digestion, which is particularly important at night. Here's a simple way to try it. Eat 1 ripe banana on its own, or mash it onto a slice of whole grain toast if you prefer something more substantial. Keep it light. This isn't dessert, it's comfort. Avoid added sugar, peanut butter, or late-night snacks disguised as treats. Just something simple and natural that signals to your body it's okay to rest now. It's remarkable how something so ordinary can become powerful simply by changing when you consume it. So tonight, if your legs tend to twitch or your mind won't quiet down, reach for a banana. No preparation, no fuss, just a gentle step toward better sleep. When your muscles relax, but your mind keeps running, banana might help the body, but chamomile takes care of the thoughts. Both together, that's where real rest begins. Number 4, chamomile tea. Hello again. Let's talk about those nights when your body feels weary, but your mind remains stubbornly active. You lie there, perhaps dwelling on tomorrow's tasks, yesterday's missteps, or maybe just lost in a haze of restlessness. That's where chamomile tea can be a helpful ally. This isn't just a warm beverage. It's a signal, a gentle way to communicate to your brain, the day is complete, you are safe, you can now unwind. Chamomile has a long history of use for its calming effects on the nervous system. While scientific research continues to explore what many cultures have known for centuries, an increasing number of sleep experts concur that this herbal tea can gently guide your body toward a state of rest without the forced sedation of medication. For senior health, this gentle support can be transformative. Many older adults experience nighttime awakenings not due to pain or external noise, but because of an overactive nervous system. A warm cup of chamomile, sipped slowly about 30 to 60 minutes before bed, can help reduce these nighttime interruptions and facilitate falling back asleep more easily and without frustration. Here's how to incorporate it effectively. Steep 1 chamomile tea bag in hot water, cover the cup, and allow it to brew for at least 5 minutes. Then, enjoy it in a calm environment, away from screens and bright lights, just you and the soothing warmth. Some people find it beneficial to combine this with deep breathing exercises or soft music, but often simply sitting still is sufficient. It's not a magical solution, but it can be a consistent one, night after night. It develops into a ritual that your body begins to recognize. Over time, sleep might transition from something you struggle with to something you anticipate. So, if the silence feels too loud tonight, try a cup of chamomile. Let its warmth envelop you. Let it gently tell your brain, it's time to rest now. If chamomile tea has helped calm your evenings, share your experience below, or tell us if you're planning to brew your first cup tonight. Number 5. Fatty fish, like salmon. Hey there. Have you ever noticed how some dinners leave you feeling heavy and restless, while others make you feel calm, even a little sleepy? That's not your imagination. What you eat for dinner can influence the kind of night you'll have, and if you're over 60, that choice becomes even more significant. Here's a simple dietary adjustment. Try replacing red meat or fried food with grilled salmon a few nights a week. Fatty fish, such as salmon, sardines, or trout, are rich in natural compounds that help regulate your sleep-wake cycle, particularly the production of melatonin, the hormone that signals to your body that it's time to rest. For senior health, this is crucial. Many older adults already experience difficulties falling asleep or staying asleep, and heavy evening meals can exacerbate these issues. However, a serving of fatty fish, consumed 2 to 3 hours before bedtime, provides your body with what it needs to wind down without overwhelming your digestive system. What's the best way to prepare it? Keep it simple. Grill or bake a fillet of salmon with olive oil and herbs. Avoid deep frying and heavy sauces. Pair it with something easily digestible like steamed broccoli or a small portion of brown rice. That's sufficient. You don't need a large plate, just something warm, nourishing, and gentle on your system. Some studies even suggest that individuals who regularly consume fatty fish not only experience better sleep, but also wake up feeling more refreshed. And that's the true essence of good sleep. Not just falling asleep, but achieving quality, overnight recovery. So tonight, instead of opting for something processed or greasy, try a clean, light dinner featuring salmon or another type of fatty fish. Provide your body with the nutrients it needs and allow it to do its work while you sleep. A smart dinner sets the tone, but what you drink afterward can carry it all the way through. Salmon settles the system, cherry juice finishes the message. Number 6, tart cherry juice. Now here's a thought. What if something as simple as a small glass in the evening could subtly enhance your sleep night after night? Tart cherry juice might be one of the most underappreciated solutions for sleep difficulties. Not the sugary kind, and not the sweet cherries from a can. We are referring to genuine, unsweetened Montmorency tart cherry juice. It's often found tucked away in the less prominent sections of the grocery store, yet it holds a secret that could significantly benefit your sleep. Research has indicated that tart cherry juice can naturally increase melatonin levels, the hormone that helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle. However, unlike pills or supplements, it works gently, in harmony with your body's natural rhythm. For senior health, this natural rhythm is particularly important. As we age, melatonin levels tend to decrease, and sleep often becomes lighter. You might fall asleep without much trouble, but find yourself waking up in the early hours of the morning. Tart cherry juice not only helps with falling asleep, but can also aid in staying asleep and contribute to a more refreshed feeling in the morning. How to incorporate it? Try drinking 4 ounces in the morning, and another 4 ounces approximately 1 hour before bedtime. That's all there is to it. No mixing or heating is required, just a small glass. If the taste is too intense, you can add a little water to dilute it. Ensure that it is 100% tart cherry juice with no added sugar. What people often notice over time is subtle yet significant. Fewer nighttime awakenings, deeper sleep, and even more alert mornings. For many older adults, this kind of consistent, natural support is precisely what they have been seeking. So if your sleep has felt somewhat erratic lately, this might be the small change that yields the most substantial improvement. Thinking about trying cherry juice this week? Type cherry below so others know they're not alone in giving this a shot. Number 7, whole grain bread. Let's complete the puzzle. You might already be sipping chamomile tea or eating kiwi before bed. Or perhaps you've tried a banana, hoping it would help you settle down. But if you are still not quite drifting off as easily as you would like, there might be one missing piece. And it's simpler than you think. A slice of whole grain bread. Now, this isn't about bread being some miraculous sleep aid on its own. What's important is how it helps your body utilize the sleep-promoting foods you've already consumed. Complex carbohydrates, such as those found in whole grains, support the gradual release of insulin, which, in turn, helps your body absorb and transport tryptophan, the natural amino acid that is converted into melatonin and serotonin. For senior health, this is significant. As we age, our nighttime metabolism slows down, and our bodies sometimes need a little assistance in coordinating all the signals for rest. A light, balanced snack, like half a slice of whole grain toast paired with a banana or a small cup of warm milk, can make a considerable difference between restless tossing and turning and easing into genuine restorative sleep. Here's the crucial point: don't overindulge. One small slice, toasted or plain, is sufficient. Skip the butter and the jam, keep it clean and simple. You want something that supports digestion, not something that puts your system into overdrive right before bed. Many older adults report that this was the missing link, not another medication or a louder white noise machine, but simply understanding how to help the foods they were already using to work more effectively. So, if you have tried the right sleep-promoting foods, but sleep still eludes you, try grounding your nighttime routine with something substantial, consistent, and familiar, like a warm, whole-grain snack. Sometimes it's the simplest piece that brings the entire night together. Number 8, oatmeal at night. You ever think about breakfast at bedtime? Most of us grew up believing oatmeal was a morning staple, warm, filling, perhaps with a sprinkle of cinnamon. But here's something worth considering. A small bowl of plain oatmeal in the evening might be precisely what your sleep needs. You see, oats are a natural source of slow-burning carbohydrates, the kind that help ease your body into rest without causing a rapid rise in blood sugar or a subsequent energy crash. They also support the release of melatonin and help your brain utilize the natural sleep-promoting compounds from other foods, such as milk or bananas, more effectively. For senior health, that gentle rhythm is particularly important. As we age, our bodies often respond better to meals that are light, warm, and provide a steady release of energy. A small portion of oatmeal, about half a cup cooked, can help soothe digestion, satisfy nighttime hunger, and support a smoother transition into deep sleep. It's also typically easier on sensitive stomachs than a large dinner or a late-night heavy snack. Here's how to incorporate it. Cook plain oats with water or milk, dairy or plant-based, and avoid adding sugar. If you desire a little flavor, add a dash of cinnamon or a few slices of banana. It's best to skip honey, dried fruit, and nuts at night. You are not fueling for the day ahead, but rather winding down for sleep. Perhaps that's what makes it so comforting. Warm oatmeal has a way of calming both the body and the mind. It doesn't demand attention. It simply offers itself, soft and ready, with the sole intention of helping you rest. So the next time sleep feels elusive, try a different approach. Have a breakfast moment right before bed. You might be surprised at how naturally it brings the night to a peaceful close. If whole grain toast feels like the missing piece, then oatmeal is the warm hug that wraps it all up. 2 simple carbs, 1 calming purpose. Did you ever imagine oatmeal could be part of a bedtime routine? Comment 8 if this turned your thinking around. Number 9. Greek yogurt, plain unsweet. Here's something that might surprise you. Yogurt at night. Many people avoid it after dinner, worrying that it's too cold, too heavy, or might upset their stomach. And for some, that can be true if you are choosing sweetened, flavored varieties or those with fruit on the bottom. However, plain Greek yogurt is different, and it might just become your gentle bedtime companion. Greek yogurt is rich in natural protein, particularly casein, a type of protein that digests slowly, releasing a steady stream of amino acids while you sleep. This gradual, consistent support is especially beneficial for older adults who might be at risk for muscle loss, nighttime blood sugar fluctuations, or restless sleep due to mild hunger. For senior health, that combination of sustained nourishment and easy digestion is invaluable. Just a few spoonfuls of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt before bed can help stabilize your system without causing bloating or discomfort. It's cool, soothing, and can even be paired with a small amount of mashed banana or a sprinkle of cinnamon if you desire a touch of added comfort. The key is to keep it simple and the portion size small. About half a cup is usually more than sufficient. Avoid honey and granola. You are not creating a dessert. You are providing your body with a quiet, calming signal that everything is taken care of and it's safe to rest. It's the kind of food that doesn't make a grand entrance, with no overpowering flavors or sugar rush, just a smooth, subtle nudge in the right direction. So, if you have been waking up feeling hungry during the night or experiencing weakness in the morning, perhaps your body is signaling that it needs this kind of gentle overnight support. And once you've had that final calming spoonful of Greek yogurt, you might look back and realize the answer to better sleep wasn't complicated at all. It's just a few gentle choices, really. A kiwi in the evening, a warm cup of milk like the old days, a banana when your legs won't settle, maybe a bit of chamomile tea to quiet your thoughts, or a small piece of salmon at dinner to help your body wind down, tart cherry juice in the evening, or a few bites of oatmeal, not because you're hungry, but because your body relaxes when it feels cared for. Even something as familiar as a slice of whole grain toast can help carry the message deeper. It's not one magic fix, it's a rhythm. Simple, quiet, and steady. And once you find it, sleep starts to feel natural again. Well, after you've had that last spoonful of Greek yogurt, it's not just about what you eat anymore, it's also about when you eat it. You see, many people don't realize this. You can be choosing the right foods, but if you are eating too close to bedtime, your body might not have sufficient time to prepare for rest. As we age, our digestion tends to slow down, and that late-night snack, even a healthy one, could end up keeping you awake longer than you anticipate. That's why timing is important. Try finishing your dinner approximately 2 hours before you plan to go to sleep. And if you do want a small, sleep-promoting snack such as warm milk, a banana, or yogurt, consume it about 60 to 90 minutes before bed, not just 10 minutes before your head hits the pillow. Even more beneficial is establishing a consistent eating schedule every night. Creating a simple bedtime eating routine, having dinner earlier, enjoying a calming snack if needed, and keeping all food intake within a regular time frame sends a strong, consistent signal to your brain that the day is now winding down. This kind of regularity helps regulate your internal clock, which is particularly important for senior health. The more consistent your body feels, the easier it becomes to fall asleep naturally. It doesn't need to be rigid, just consistent. Your body doesn't require perfection, it simply benefits from a little predictability. And that begins not with an elaborate meal, but simply knowing when to stop eating for the night. And once you've made even one of these gentle changes, a lighter dinner, a cup of tea, a better snack before bed, you might be surprised how quickly your nights begin to shift. The right foods at the right time can do more than help you sleep. They can give your body a real chance to recover. Because at the end of the day, this video wasn't just about what's on your plate. It's about helping you sleep like never before, deeply, peacefully, and naturally. Especially if you're over 60, better sleep isn't a luxury. It's a key part of senior health, and it starts with small choices you can make today. So stay consistent, drink enough water, get your regular health checkups, and if this helped you, follow HEALZO for more tips just like this, or share this video with someone else who's been struggling to rest. Better sleep could be just one habit away. Start tonight.